What's up, everybody? Mark with Ecom Warriors here. If you guys haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Let's go ahead and subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about Facebook ads, consideration objective, specifically message. Okay, so whether you're going to just be interested or you want to go ahead and start this, this is the ideal ad for a certain set group of people, and what I realized is that people that can nail this process down are going to be very, very successful in the coaching space or the one-on-one working space, maybe personal training space, anything that deals with people one-on-one. People will, if you can nail this ad down, you will be a very rich individual. And the reason why is because this specific ad is one of those things that takes awareness, consideration, and trust and mixes it and mashes it all together to then lead to the conversion. Remember that the funnel, and we talked about this, we'll just talk about it one more time for the sake of this video, is that the funnel is a very specific set of processes that a lead goes through to then become a customer, right? And sorry about my terrible handwriting here, guys. I'm using a mouse to write. I should pull out my pen and pad, but it is what it is, right? And the goal for majority of people is to get the conversion, right? I don't know who would pay for an ad without wanting to make money, right? But the goal here is to always get the conversion for every business. No business here is a charity. Let's put it that way. Well, messages type ads, like I said, what they do is they mix the first part of the funnel, which is awareness. The second part, which is interaction, Facebook calls this consideration. We call it interaction here at Ecom Warriors. And it also mixes trust. See, trust is not one of those parts that's on the funnel, but it's something that people have inherently when they know about your business. See, some people, when you talk to them, and let's just use the mechanic shop as an example. If you take your car down to the mechanic shop here in New York City, there's a lot of skeevy people that will say anything or do anything just to get some money out of you. And instantly, you almost have this radar alert that goes up in your head and say, hey, I distrust this person. I can't trust this person. And that's just inherent within you. And if you don't trust the person, you're probably not going to buy from them. I hope you guys can agree with me here. It's kind of safe to say that if you're not in some kind of emergency or anything like that and you don't trust somebody, you're probably not going to be spending money with them. Well, the messages ad is the type of ad that mixes those three together, right? The awareness, the interaction, and the trust. And this is why it leads to the conversion at the highest level, but it takes the most amount of work to do. And it's great for one-on-one coaching and things like that. See, what the goal of this ad is that when somebody or an individual clicks on this ad, it leads to somebody or you messaging somebody or somebody messaging you, putting them in the direct system, and they can be messaged through Messenger, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, or Instagram DMs, right? So the goal behind this ad, like I said, is let's say, for example, you're a celebrity personal trainer and you want to train the masses, okay? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to reach more people by selecting a messages type app and maybe make a post of your lean physique or maybe show yourself off and say, hey guys, this is how I got fit in 30 days. You can do it too. All you have to do is click on this ad to message me or click here to message me and just message me, say, how'd you do it, right? And what abundance amount of people will do is they'll message you and they say, hey, how'd you do it? And then you as a sales expert, you're going to take them into your funnel process, right, where you make them aware of you, you interact with them, and you through talking with them through chat, right, whether it be through WhatsApp, through Messenger, or through Instagram DM, to communicate with them and let them know about you, and then eventually sell them on whatever you're trying to sell them, whether it be your personal training or your consulting or, your law firm, if you're a lawyer, if you need, to help people out and they need lawyers, whatever the case may be. This is a great ad to go ahead and do that. And what I suggest for people is that if you're one of those businesses that people really need an expert to communicate with. So, for example, at one point in time, I was into the woodworking space where I would look at very, very expensive tables, wooden tables that would have like really large, long slabs of wood that cost like 15, 16 grand a piece. And then, you need really an expert to communicate with you on this. And I was just interested in the whole process. Somebody like that would use a great ad like that for messaging. Any kind of business that there's an expert that you need to communicate with, like such as a law firm or a doctor, or maybe getting a second opinion on something, or some kind of expert in the field where you communicate one-on-one with the client. This is the ideal ad to go with. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and move on into our next videos on conversion type ads, where we dissect and create a video for each type of conversion ad, whether it be conversions, catalog sales, or store traffic. Let's go ahead and break it down. Okay, guys, and do yourselves a favor. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Ecom Warriors. All right, let's go ahead and move on.